Yes. So you're covering both of us, right?
Wait, I didn't even know you were coming. This was supposed to be just me and her.
Yeah, I didn't tell him.
So, nah, I'm not paying for either of y'all.
Wow.
Modern women say they want a real man, but when they finally meet one, they do everything they can to test his limits. They bring friends to the first date, show up with their kid, their cousin, sometimes even their entire family, and still believe the man is obligated to pay for everyone. The question is simple. When did dating turn into a test of endurance? Today, you'll see 5 real stories showing how the modern mindset has destroyed respect, partnership, and even common sense.
Finally, have fun on your date.
Well, this is starting out nicely. A friend wishing another friend a good time on their date.
I hope they fucking hate each other so badly. Oh my god.
Oh dear, it seems like someone's true colors are coming out.
I cannot afford to lose my only single friend.
It's so nice to see women supporting other women, isn't it?
Like, seriously, this date needs to go bad, or I'm gonna be really, really upset.
I hope this was a skit, because if it's not, I would say that someone could definitely do better in the friend department than to have someone that would say one thing to their face and another thing completely different behind their back and then post it on social media of all things. But if it is a skit, it actually is an excellent example of how oftentimes it is some single women that really want to seem to keep other women single because they don't want to be the only ones left unmatched. And it is really unfortunate that many of us out there have had friends like this in the past that would rather have someone to keep them company in their own misery than to see someone actually be happy.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, this is my cousin Star.
How you doing, Star?
This is John.
Hey, John. Yes.
John, this is my son Juan. Sit.
Oh wow.
Hey.
So you brought your son and your cousin, you said?
Excuse me? Yeah, I did.
On the date with you? What?
Yeah, this is my son.
Why would? Okay, he's about to break.
What is your name?
John.
John.
Yes.
This is the guy, right?
No.
The who?
No.
The
Yeah.
what? So I guess I'm paying for your son and your cousin for dinner. That's
Yeah.
okay. Well, I asked you out on a date. I didn't ask.
But you already knew I had a kid, though.
Did
Quan,
you?
That's not what we about to do. Get back here right now. Quan!
He's running around
Quan!
the restaurant. Did you even? You didn't even tell me you was bringing.
Bringing your kid and your cousin to a first date, that's not confidence. That's complete lack of awareness. The man invited you, not your entire family. A date is about building a connection, not testing a man's wallet or his patience. And yet she acts as if he's obligated to pay for everyone. A man with values doesn't run from responsibility, but he also doesn't allow himself to be used. This kind of attitude shows how some women confuse being a mother with using motherhood as a tool to impose burdens on others. Being a mother is noble. Forcing it onto someone who's just getting to know you is selfish.
This girl brought all her friends on a first date and even celebrated her friend's birthday and expected the man to pay for it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Thanks for inviting me out and all my homegirls for her birthday.
Really?
I gotta clean my... Don't look at me clean my nose. It's her birthday.
But it's her birthday, not my birthday. What that got to do with me?
But you're the man. Like, if you're a man on the table,
I
you
don't
should pay
even
for
know her.
everything.
I don't even know her.
A man on the table should pay for everything.
I don't even know her.
You're the only man at the table. You have to pay for everything.
You invited them. I didn't invite them. What the hell
But
you
it's her
talking about?
birthday. You're not gonna pay for her birthday.
I'm
It's
not
our
paying. I'm not paying for it. What away that? Hey, I'm sorry, man.
I didn't even order the cake.
No, I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for her birthday.
He said he was gonna pay the bill for all of them.
Yeah, but why would you not? He's the man, right? Like, he should.
I said my food, that's it.
If he's a man, he should get everyone's food, right? He's the only man at the table.
I don't even know him. I don't even know him.
Why would you not get every man?
I took her today, not all of y'all. I'm sorry.
It's her birthday. That's why I brought them. He ordered the cake. Yeah, he ordered the birthday cake. You told him?
I told him it's license.
Yeah, I didn't order the cake.
And then which one would you like? He walking out, he didn't even pay his own bills.
He left my friend's bill. So he just walked out? Oh my god.
This is why I'm not staying in Atlanta. Like, I'm literally leaving. Like, this is so annoying.
Why would he be the only man at the table and not let pay?
This is the perfect picture of reversed values. A woman brings all her friends to a first date, celebrates someone else's birthday, and still expects the man to pay for everything. The excuse is always the same. If you're a man, you should pay. But they forget that respect is also a form of value. No honorable man should finance the entitled behavior of strangers he didn't even invite. A woman like that doesn't want a relationship. She wants a sponsor, an instant provider for her ego. And when the man gets up and leaves, they call him cheap. That's not cheapness. That's self-respect.
A man dumped his girlfriend after she expected him to pay for her entire birthday dinner with all of her friends. He posted to Reddit explaining that he'd booked a table at a nice restaurant to celebrate his girlfriend's 24th birthday with some of her friends. He admitted to making quite a bit more money than his girlfriend covering the rent and utilities for their apartment. While at the restaurant, he noticed that his girlfriend and her friends were ordering some of the most expensive things on the menu. But he didn't think too much about it, figuring he would cover the cost of his and his girlfriend's meals while her friends paid for themselves. At the end of the meal, the waiter asked him if he would like to split the bill, and he said yes. The bill came out to a total of $1,185. The faces of his girlfriend's friends dropped as soon as they realized they'd have to pay for their own meals. His girlfriend then gave him the silent treatment for a full week after her birthday. He assumed that him not paying might be the reason, but he refused to believe she would be that shallow. She did eventually tell him that he had embarrassed her by not paying for everyone. Because he was the man and because he organized the event, he was obliged to pay. But if his girlfriend expected him to pay for everyone, she should have made that clear beforehand. When he confronted her again about it, she told him that he needed to transfer the money that her friends had paid for their food, and then she would resume speaking to him. He broke up with her then and there. Just because one partner may earn more or traditionally take on certain roles, it doesn't mean they should automatically bear the financial burden of social events. Instead of assuming, financial expectations should always be discussed and mutually agreed upon. What do you think? Should the boyfriend have paid for the entire birthday meal?
This one shows a difference between being a gentleman and being a fool. The guy already paid for the rent, utilities, and even planned his girlfriend's birthday dinner, but she still decided to test him financially in front of her friends. When he calmly said he'd only pay for his and her meals, she punished him with the silent treatment. That's not love, that's emotional manipulation. No man should support a woman who measures affection in money. True masculinity isn't about proving power through spending. It's about having the courage to say no when respect is broken.
So yesterday, me and my husband went out to eat, and at the end of the night, he refused to pay for my half of the dinner when he realized that I had invited my entire family without telling him. So me and my husband had planned a casual dinner last night. My husband ended up booking this spot at a restaurant, and he thought it was just going to be the two of us. When we got there, my parents, my brother, and my cousin were already waiting for us. I honestly figured that he didn't mind at all because he didn't tell me anything. He could have been like, if he had a problem with it, he should have said something right then and there, but he didn't. The bill ends up coming. It's like a little over $400. So I look at the bill and then I give it to my husband. He honestly looked at me and said, I'll cover our meals, but I'm not covering your entire family's, portion of the bill. And that really upset me because a real man would have paid for the whole entire bill. Even my mom said that my husband was cheap. And my husband did just that. He only paid for my meal and his meal, and I had to split the rest of the fucking bill with my family. I'm honestly embarrassed. I'm honestly fucking angry that he even did that in front of my family. Now his excuse is that he was blindsided and he didn't agree for a group dinner. It was a dinner between me and him. Like, be for real. You need to learn how to be a real man.
Here we have a wife acting like a spoiled teenager. She invites her entire family without telling her husband, turns a private dinner into a surprise group event, and then calls him cheap because he wouldn't pay for everyone. That's not a test of masculinity. It's a betrayal of trust. A real man isn't the one who pays for everything in silence. He's the one who sets boundaries with dignity. And her husband did exactly what a rational man should do. Paid for what was fair and left the rest for the uninvited guests. The most ironic part? She says she felt embarrassed. But the truth is, she's the one who should be ashamed for putting her husband in a humiliating situation and still thinking she was right.
Take a page out of my book. Not all friends need to get invited. So I bring my friend on this date, and then she goes for my date. Never had this happen because me and my girlfriends, we always bring each other out on our dates. Like, it's such a blast. The guys love it. We love it. It's so much fun. It was so much fun up until she went for my date. I was literally eating brunch with her the next day, and I see, boom, a text from the guy that I was dating. I ask her, why do you have his number? And she goes, oh yeah, from last night. We just became good friends. We're gonna meet up later. You're meeting up later with my date. Wow. Like, girl, you could have at least invited me. But no, she did not extend the invite. Like, oh no, we're gonna hang out. Like, what? I'd like to say that was the last time I brought a friend on a date, but no. That was just a bad friend. Honestly, my friends are like so like poised, beautiful, gorgeous. They don't need to do that. I was happy I did not let that bad friend ruin such an amazing experience. Like, to be a woman and invite your friend on a first date, you feel so comfortable. You just feel so safe.
This woman thinks it's fun to bring her girlfriends on a first date, as if meeting someone new is a party, not an intimate moment between two people trying to connect. That's exactly the problem with modern dating. Women treat it like a group activity instead of something personal and meaningful. And the worst part, when one of her friends goes after the man she was seeing, she tries to romanticize it, saying, it's such an amazing experience to be a woman and feel safe. No, what she calls safety is immaturity. No serious man wants to compete for attention with a group of giggling friends on the first date.